The president, who was inspecting a gun, had just turned his head when he saw his subordinate flirting with a girl. The next second, Yuri was terrified. Then the president pointed the gun at him. Yuri hurriedly said, "It's a used gun now. You have to buy it." The president laughed aloud after hearing this. He thought Yuri was very interesting, so he readily started doing arms business with him. However, when Yuri was transporting arms at sea, Interpol had their eyes on the ship. So Yuri hurriedly asked the workers to change the ship's name and then replace the flag with the Dutch flag. But his younger brother only found a French flag. Yuri suddenly came up with a good idea to turn the French flag sideways so that they would have a Dutch flag. When the Interpol officers came on board for inspection, they found all kinds of procedures were complete and there were only potatoes in the containers. So the Interpol let Yuri and the others go. Yuri also escaped by virtue of his wit, but the Interpol did not give up the chance to arrest Yuri. Finally, he found Yuri's transportation information in a trash can, so he directly mobilized the Air Force to surround him. However, the man did not respond to the warning, so the fighter jets started shooting wildly. Yuri knew that once he was caught, what awaited him would be life imprisonment, so he directly ordered the pilot to land the plane in the crowd. Then Yuri calmly opened the hatch. He casually picked up a rifle and handed it to a villager, shouting, "Free samples, tell your friends." Subsequently, a large number of villagers swarmed in from all directions. In just a few minutes, arms worth 1 billion were looted by the villagers. When the police drove over to search, only an empty shell was left, but good luck was only temporary. In a transaction, because his younger brother witnessed the cruelty of the local soldiers, he was unwilling to collude with them any longer. So while Yuri wasn't paying attention, he directly blew up a truck full of arms. In this way, he was also shot and killed by the cruel president. Before he died, he wanted to throw another bomb, but Yuri took the grenade from his younger brother's hand and put the safety pin back in. Before leaving, Yuri looked into the devil's eyes. He understood that he was no different from him. One was an executor, the other an accomplice. So Yuri decided never to cooperate with him again. Yuri put his younger brother's body in a coffin and transported it back to the country. It's just that the doctor missed taking out a bullet. So Yuri was directly arrested by the police at the airport. However, during the interrogation, Yuri said confidently, "Someone will open that door later. You will talk to someone with a higher rank than you, and I will be acquitted." The Interpol did not believe Yuri's words, but the next second, there was a knock on the door.